Hey everybody, it's Erin of Scandalous Beauty. This video is going to explain how I curl my locks for my updos, and it's really a simple process. So this is my hair. It's still damp. I just washed it. So this is what I've got going on here. It's got a new color in it. I'm going to decide if I like it soon. One of the great things about like curling your locks is that the longer that you wear the style, the better the look becomes, the more different that it becomes. So the first day, once you like take your curls out, they're tight. I mean, they're very tight. They're very springy, and that can be a lot. But then what you'll want to do is take it out and kind of pick them apart a little bit, and that could be a style in its own, and it's going to look different depending on how short or how long your hair is. But as long as you can wrap your hair around that roller like twice, you can pretty much do anything. And the rods get small, so you don't have to have like a whole lot of hair to do this either. And after maybe 3 or 4 days, your hair falls a little bit more, so the curls aren't as tight, they're a little bit more loose. And then after a few more days, it looks a little bit more loose, to the point where it's like a week and a half and they're getting very loose, and that's its own look right there. So, you know, the time will make a difference in what you want your hair to look like. And again, you know, what I would do to maintain your hair is like just wrap it. I always wrap my hair. There's sometimes where one curl will get out of whack and it'll get flat, like against, you know, because you were sleeping on it in the, you know, even if your hair was tied up. But if not, just, you know, I just spritz my hair down a little bit, and with the moisturizer, or with a little bit of Shine Define, and or with a little bit of water, really, that'll work too. And it won't last forever, but it'll work for then. And then just throw a roller in it for a little while, for like a half hour or so, until your hair dries, and it'll bring that curl back to life. I always start from the back first. So I'm just going to put up the top portion of my hair. And it's easier when you do it in sections, but this is kind of how I do it. Okay. So what you'll want to do is choose what size curl that you want. Typically I do tighter curls in the front, looser curls in the back, because I pin it up a lot of times and the curl's just going to fall out anyway. So you don't have to do it that way. You can do looser in the front, you know, tighter in the back. It's whatever floats your boat. The main thing is that you got to realize that this is all about experimenting. These rods that I have here are the same rods that I use when I was relaxed, and I didn't use these rods while I had a fro, ever. I only use them with the locks and my relaxed hair. So this is what I do. I start, well, let me put some more hair up. So there's only a few strands in the back. Now you know that I switched to using 90% OEM products in February. So typically what I start by doing is, on hair with nothing on it, I'll use my Juices and Berries liquid moisturizer, which I just know that it's keeping my hair moist. I like to use it before and after. I use it morning and night. I don't live without this stuff. So to curl my locks, the only product that I use is the OEM Shine and Define, the serum gel-like product, which is basically an all-natural substitute for gels or mousse or things like that. And basically what happened was I've tried 5 different products for just to see what product would work best for keeping my locks curled, because I knew they were going to be thicker and dense and whatnot. And the Shine and Define keeps my curls in for like a week and a half. I use mousse, which I used to use back in the day, but and a lot of body. I tried that too, but I felt like, 1, it dried my hair out, and 2, the curls just didn't last as long. And I tried aloe vera gel, even though I don't think you're supposed to really like style your hair with that, but I tried it anyway. And there was something else I tried, another serum, I think from, not a serum, a gel, or one of those holding products from like Motions or Pantene or something like that. I don't know, but it just didn't last as long. This just works better. No lie, this just works better. So basically what I like to do is take a little bit like this. Typically I'll take like a dime sized amount and add it to a quarter of my hair at a time. But you'll take 2 or 3. This time I'll take 2, the very back 2. I'm going to use, for this go around, I use a pink one. And you just want to start at the very tip of the lock. This will be the same thing you would do with relaxed hair. It's no different. Just comb it out. Make sure you get to the very, very ends, because otherwise it's going to shoot out like this. So one is going to, it's just going to look bad. So go to the very end of the lock. Oops, like so. So I've got the bottom of this one, and I'm going to roll it so that I can get to the bottom of this one, and then roll it up. Roll it up until it's taut. It needs to be taut. If it's hanging off, there will be no curl. It's going to just kind of hang and then curl, and you don't want that. So make sure it is as tight as it can go. Don't do it so that you're hurting yourself. I know how that feels. And then you snap it into place. This is the same thing. You can do this with rollers, like magnetic rollers if you wanted to, and just use clips. The same thing. You can do this with flexi rods. I'm not really too good with that, but yeah, that's what you get. So I'll show you again. So that's basically what it is. The fatter the rod, the bigger the curl. And then it gets smaller. This is the white one. I use this mostly. I use probably 30% of these, and then 50% of these. And then I'll probably use the other 20%. I'll probably use the small ones in the front. They really, I like the way that they came out the last time I did it. Or I'll just use 40% of these and then 60% of these. You just really seriously have to play around with it, and you'll find what works best for you. So what you'll do is you will go all the way to the front of the head. It depends on the thickness of your locks and all that good stuff, but other than that, it really, really, really just takes practice, determination. Make sure your hair stays wet or at least damp, so spray whatever you need to. Again, this isn't necessarily for styling, but it's just for moisture. But that lubrication with this makes a big difference. So that is the best advice I can give. If you have any video responses as far as how to curl your locks or your natural hair or your relaxed hair, hey, feel free. That would be a really, really great thing to see. So good luck. Hope it works. Practice makes perfect. See ya.